Hi, welcome to Life Skills with Louie. I am Louie. Today we are talking about vision and envisioning. If you haven't watched the introduction to this section, Connecting to Clear, I encourage you to do that. And if you haven't watched the introduction to the entire video series, that will be helpful to understand all 5 sets of skills. And finally, I'll mention this another time in the course of this video, but there is a poem that I read that's a video subsequent to this one that explains this area from a more poetic point of view. So, congratulations if you've made it this far and deep into the Life Skills with Louie video series. This is actually, in my rendering, the ultimate part of the entire experience. For me, envisioning is about creativity. And ultimately, if we as humans can get to a place of being creative in life and of feeling like we have some creative say in our experience, that is a beautiful thing. We can't create everything. We live within the confines of our objective reality, and we absolutely can become creators that begin to have an impact on the world. Envisioning is the beginning of this, and all the work that's gone into all the other skills of learning to become calm, bringing mindfulness on board, working on self-care and getting to great, and working on letting go of old habits that don't work for us. And this is all clearing the way for envisioning. If you've done some of this using these skills or other skills, well done, and that's wonderful. We need so much more creativity and envisioning in this world right now, and I hope and imagine you are probably aware of that. So keep at it, and please become more and more powerful and able to do this practice. So what is this practice of envisioning? I like to use the example of an entrepreneur because it's a really concrete example. So an entrepreneur that wants to start a business, they see the business in their mind's eye well before it becomes a reality and has a brick and mortar store if it's going to, but they see it and they feel it. And then they bring it into being. And that bringing it into being has a lot that goes into it. But all the while, they are holding that vision in their mind and they are feeling it as if it is a reality now. It's a reality that they're birthing, they're bringing into being. They're growing, they're finding how to make it happen. And holding the vision is the key, and then seeing how it can come into being in the world. There are practical steps, of course. There are logistical things that need to be done that make something happen. There are people that we will bring into our sphere that to create with. All of this is critical for envisioning and creating. And it is a joyful, interesting, endless process. And it allows us to bring in new experiences to the world that may not exist or have existed in the way that you're bringing them in. This is what it's all about, whatever you want to envision. And this may be in the realm of art, vision, creativity there, but it may also be in the realm of anywhere, law, medicine, business, computers, envisioning a new world for all of us, which is something that we must do collectively. I am envisioning millions of people envisioning, and that is a wonderful vision. And that is what I want to see in the world, and that is what I attempt to be a part of creating. So I encourage you to explore creativity and envisioning a new world which we so deeply need. And to hear a little more about my process, please listen watch the video of me reading a poem I wrote called Envisioning. And all of the skills in this whole series, in my mind, are all related to learning to be creative, to envision and create new realities. All of these skills, they're just patterns. They're new patterns people have crafted into being and said, this really works, and then taught to others and been compiled by others. And I'm doing my best to synthesize and compile them. They're new patterns of being that if they fit you, you can use them. And that's why I so deeply love skills. So thank you for listening to this and watching these videos, and may you become an amazing creator who envisions great things for our world.